Far too often, people are injured or get sick at work, in the office, at a job site, on a factory floor. Fortunately, North Carolina requires most employers with 3 or more employees to carry workers' compensation insurance. Now, the process that you need to undergo to file a workers' compensation claim can be complicated. Today, we're going to talk about the 2 main components that you need to know in order to successfully file a workers' compensation claim. If you've sustained an injury on the job or developed an occupational disease, the first step you should take is notifying your employer. It's important for you to report your injury as well as the cause of your injury as quickly as possible, and preferably in writing. The state of North Carolina allows you 30 days to do it, but you should really do it as quickly as possible. If you don't report your injury within 30 days, you could miss out on an opportunity to pursue your claim. When speaking to your employer, make sure you include as much detail as possible, including the fact that your injury occurred on the job. Once you've reported your injury, your employer should notify their insurance carrier that one of their employees has been hurt on the job. Your next step should be notifying the North Carolina Industrial Commission that you sustained a work-related injury by filing a Form 18 that documents the nature and timing of the injury you sustained. Your employer should provide you with a blank copy of that form once you notify them of your injury, but they're also available on the Industrial Commission's website. Technically speaking, you have 2 years to file a Form 18 with the Industrial Commission, but I'd recommend you do it as quickly as possible. So, the main takeaway from this video is there are 2 parties that you need to notify if you've sustained an injury on the job. The first is your employer, and you should do it as quickly as possible in writing. The second is the North Carolina Industrial Commission, and you can notify them by filing a Form 18, which can be found on their website. Usually there's a lot going on after you sustain an injury on the job, and things can get pretty complicated and hectic. You may want to consider hiring an experienced North Carolina workers' compensation attorney to help you through the process and make sure you don't miss any deadlines. The law offices of James Scott Farron has a team of experienced workers' compensation attorneys that are ready to help. We've been handling workers' compensation cases throughout the state of North Carolina for over 20 years. Let us worry about the details so that you don't have to. Give us a call. We're here to help.